I'd say essentially what we're doing at the moment is trying to keep the company on the forefront of what's happening in marketing in terms of technology advancements and things like that. There's obviously, you've spoken to Button and things today about technology and how it's moving. That happens so fast in marketing as well, and we need to keep up pace with the way people want to be reached and communicated with. So we're constantly striving to innovate there and be on the front foot, especially in our world of distribution, and really think outside the box for not only for Sims but for our vendors as well. You know, because we're constantly taking their product to market, and their product moves so fast. So I'd say the biggest misconception is probably that what you said there, it can be a little bit of a fluffy job, marketing, but it's definitely not. We have to stay on the front foot.
Hello, and we are back again with another. You could keep playing, guys. You keep playing here. I'm Nicole, your host for today's Meet the Teams episodes at Sims, and you might notice we're actually doing something a little bit different now. We're playing football. We're playing football, which is an average thing to be doing with the marketing team at Sims. Can we stop for a minute?
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, marketing. Come on, marketing team. We're very serious in marketing, aren't we?
No.
Let's have fun.
Oh no, we're not. Can you introduce yourselves for the sake of this?
Floor is yours, G.
Yeah, you little curtsy and everything. No. But...
My name's Graham Hutchins, and I'm the marketing lead for the industrial bedded part of the business.
Yeah, I'm Mel. I'm marketing exec for our marketing team. I look after workplace, gaming, consumer, and I'm also culture champion and brand ambassador. Just a few hats I've got. So.
How do I follow that? So my name's Drew. I'm the marketing lead for data center and server at Sims, and I've been at Sims 2.5 years now.
Feels like a lot longer.
A lot longer, So that's me.
So that's you?
That's me.
Okay. So I'm going to just be your quiz master for the day, as I have been. I've been doing Uno and all sorts you've had me doing here at Sims. Tell us a bit about your role within the organisation, guys. Tell us a bit. I'm going to ask...
Who you going to?
Graham.
You were concentrating there, weren't you?
I was about to score then.
G.
G. Yeah, you can call me G. I get called G.
I like calling you G. Can I
get called Ham.
Do you?
Yeah.
Ham?
Yeah.
Ham. Would you like to answer this question, Ham?
I would love to answer this question. Tell
us a bit about your role in the organisation.
A bit about my role in the organisation. So my focus is industrial and embedded marketing. So that involves anything from automation, embedded systems, aerospace, defence, medical, telecoms, telematics, EV. So there's a whole vast array of industries that we try and market Sims industrial embedded products and their vendors to, working with Brendan and Mark very closely.
That's quite a lot.
It's quite a lot.
I don't think you're going to top that, are you?
You probably will.
No, not really, no.
You're a team, you're a collective.
We are
a team.
Yeah.
You're a team.
Well, we are a team. We have our individual.
You have your
sections,
individuals.
but
what would you say is your role within the organisation, Drew?
So I'm a marketing lead. So again, like I said earlier, I just look after data center and server. So that's engaging our vendors with cloud service providers and data centers on the solutions that we have. And obviously just working with the team and with the wider team at Sims. Like I said, been here 3 years now, nearly 3 years. What did I say earlier? 2.5?
2.5. Yeah.
2.5. I stick to 2.5. And I'm very much loving my time at Sims. We've got some really exciting things coming up. And obviously this podcast is one of the things that we started, and obviously you've been a part of that from the start.
You're doing lots on there now.
I know, so I'm on there quite a bit, but you done one in January, didn't you?
Yes, I'm probably not I'm probably not you, Nicole, but
no one wants to be me, trust me. No one. You're great. You're fantastic.
Thanks.
And how do you describe your role now?
So mine's quite varied. So because I think I've got sort of culture champion, so doing things like this, getting our team sort of working together. It's since the hybrid working policy. Obviously, I work closely with Claire. The COO. It's a varied role, and I particularly enjoy the cultural element of it. Brand ambassador, making sure brand looks on point. So hopefully we're all there today.
I mean, you are quite, you're kind of blending in a bit.
Seriously, I am the Sims
are.
Yeah, I'm on
embodied
brand.
us.
I did,
You're on point,
you
you're
know.
on point.
So, I mean, strengths that you bring to your team. You're all passionate.
Hold on, we just
other than
scored.
the fact that you're just a legend at this game. Jay, what strengths have you got? What strengths do you bring to the marketing team?
Strengths I bring to the marketing. I certainly think my events and exhibitions experience is second to none.
Yeah.
I'm helpful.
Yeah.
I like to get involved with, I just like to help people.
Yeah.
And I think I'm a pretty fun guy.
You can't concentrate on this and that, can you?
I can't multitask.
Can you multitask, Ham?
I can. No, I
think G's more of a G than a
Yeah,
Ham. I can't do the Ham.
And I'm a pretty outgoing guy. I like
Yeah.
talking to people,
Yeah,
so going to different events and networking
Yeah.
and just chatting to people.
Yeah. And that's the
Know
thing,
people.
I think, with marketing. Like, would you say there's any misconceptions about marketing as a team?
Oh God, yeah.
Go on, then. Go on,
That
then.
was kind of a,
No.
that was kind of a,
Yeah, I mean,
open up answer.
marketing. People think, oh, you just do brochures. You just produce brochures.
Isn't
Yeah.
that what we do?
Oh, you
That's
do a
what we
bit. You
Fluffy roll,
might
isn't it,
tweet
Mark?
a bit or
Fluffy
post
roll.
something on social media. Oh, you go to an exhibition and have fun for 3 days.
I mean, it's
Is that not true?
so
Is that not true?
No,
It's hard work though, isn't it?
it's very hard.
And it's all the prep before it.
Yeah.
Even like today. It's everything that you do
Yeah.
to make it happen
Yeah.
before and after and around
Yeah.
it is what marketing does.
Yeah, and
I would say.
I'd say essentially what we're doing at the moment is trying to keep the company on the forefront of what's happening in marketing in terms of technology advancements and things like that. There's obviously, you've spoken to Button and things today and about technology and how it's moving. That happens so fast in marketing as well, and we need to keep up pace with the way people want to be reached and communicated with. So we're constantly striving to innovate there and be on the front foot, especially in our world of distribution, and really think outside the box for not only for Sims but for our vendors as well. You know, because we're constantly taking their product to market, and their product moves so fast. So I'd say the biggest misconception is probably that what you said there, it can be a little bit of a fluffy job, marketing, but it's definitely not. We have to stay on the front foot all the time.
Like you in your role, you're so strategic. Like I think we've got a really good blend as a team. I'm not known as the strategic one. I'll just give me the job and get it done.
You're a doer.
Yeah, I'm a doer.
You can't do a job without a doer.
Yeah, so
You've got to,
Mel's the glue that holds the team
That's
together.
the thing.
100%.
Yeah, that's nice. Have I got my 3?
Are we getting ahead of the game there, are we?
Yeah, I think. Like,
Anyone think we know what the questions
think
are?
that marketing knew what was going on in
it's
this
just-
game?
I'll tell you what, this is gone though, isn't it?
Right, no, it's not.
Yeah, come on, you're not doing very well.
It's
So, like, I mean, can you not knock the whole table over?
Sorry.
It's just three words that would describe you, that your colleagues would describe you. That's where I was saying you were getting ahead of the game a little bit.
Me?
Yeah. How
Okay.
how would I describe you if I was one of your colleagues?
I would say organised,
Yeah.
driven, and strategic.
Oh,
Probably there, what you said.
Driven Drew, you're going to know.
Driven
this
Drew,
from
yeah.
now by now.
That works
okay.
well, doesn't it?
What
So-
about you, Mel? I like those three. Very good. Very good.
I feel like I should be more organised than I am, but then I meet people that are more organised, and it makes me feel very disorganised. But I'm a bit scatty, I think. So I arrive and it's all a little bit, hello. I think I'm a hype person, so I'm sort of enthusiastic. If we're doing something, I'm going to get stuck in.
That's
so, bit of a team player, I think.
That's
Absolutely,
Yeah.
a team player.
You'd all agree with that?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
before you even got there, that's what I was going to add to that. Absolutely, a team
Thanks.
player.
Thanks.
And like I said, without Mel, she is the glue to it all really happening.
Yeah.
So.
It's not like you're playing on the same team now,
No,
is it, or
so-
anything? No.
No, well, they are
G,
losing.
what would you say? What would you say? 3 words to describe you.
Old, fat, and boring.
You heard it here. Old, fat, and boring G. No, that's not true. I don't believe that at all. What's currently exciting for you guys about your roles in Sims? I mean, I know you've been here for a while and we've sort of had chats, individual chats with each of you, but what would you say is exciting for 2023 in particular as we look forwards?
Oh, wow. For me personally...
Could you just answer that in a sentence, please?
Well, we've got Embedded World coming up in a couple of weeks' time. A few of us going out to Germany for that for a couple of days, and we're doing something a little bit different out there. We're with our vendors that are there are 5 of them. We're going to do some product reviews. So they've got like a 1-minute wow me, 3 products.
Brilliant.
So that's something new that we do. Never done it before.
Brilliant.
And some interviews as well with some of our vendors. Engineering Design Show coming up in October. That's a massive show for us. We went big last year with a fantastic stand.
It sounds amazing.
And we're looking to surpass that for this year. So, kind of events-wise, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
That's pretty big. Takes up a lot of time, as you know, to organise these things, put them together, and execute them. So that's exciting, and also the new markets that we're looking to go into with Mark and Brendan.
Yeah, and some of those markets being that you're
EV.
Yeah.
EV charging, telematics.
Yeah.
That's a booming industry. Embedded computing as well.
Yeah.
Possibly automation, so smart factories, robotics, that kind of thing.
I mean, I'm just excited about Mark from the sales team's talking fridge.
Oh
yeah, I didn't overhear that. Yeah.
Fridge.
Yeah, of course he has.
I mean, I'm sorry, but
if anybody
it tells him how much food he's got in his fridge.
Well, why didn't you just do that?
Well, I did sort of say that, but I quite like the idea. So, although I wouldn't like to be shamed when I have bad things in my fridge.
Unnecessary.
This is what you have on your fridge.
Leftover takeaway.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to say anything about sushi in the fridge here at Sims. Anyway, what specific skill are you working on at the moment, guys? What's skills that you're working on? You guys have been here a long time. Drew, I know you 2.5 years, but what skills are you working on? I mean, you've done a lot since you've come on board with the digital side of things and with the way that you've brought things forward, I would say.
Yeah.
And I'm sure your colleagues would agree. And Mel's obviously working more in the podcast stuff and all the other things that you're doing. What other skills are you bringing forwards for 2023 with?
I would say, look, at the end of the day, we are a small team. There is just us three here, and we take on the whole holistic approach to marketing.
Yeah.
So, content, digital marketing, strategy, exhibitions, events. So, for us, I think automation is in terms of how can we best automate our time, and how is our resource best used to not only leading us from the front from marketing, but how we can help in intertwine with the sales team as well. Good. So I think automation is probably going to be the key one this year, and how we can better use ourselves as a resource, really, because we're just obviously spread so much that obviously... It's
commendable, there's three of you, like you say, and it's
never a dull moment.
Yeah, it's always something going on.
I'm proud of that. I've worked with you guys for a couple of years, and it's second year. It feels like longer.
Yeah, I know, it does feel
it
like
longer?
No, it's not.
In a good way.
In a good way. When did we last...
No, honestly,
when did we do these? A year ago?
On
that
sofa. It feels like longer.
Yeah.
It feels
a day or something.
I think, it's commendable what you do for this, it's a small company with a big heart. I think everyone that works here.
I think that's what works, though. I think we're doing sort of learning about skills and communicating and things, and you can't have a team of 3 people with the same set of skills, because that's not going to work. So I think we are a great blend.
Compliments.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I like it. Why are you stopping?
It's just too loud, isn't it, really?
You need to be able to multitask. You've been expecting everyone else to do Uno while answering all these questions, Mel.
No, I just see you fire a question at Gina and playing that, and he just melted down.
Okay, so Drew, what accomplishment are you most proud of since you've been at Sims?
Probably the podcast. Yeah. And I'm not just saying that because you're here.
Yeah, of course you're not, because I can whack him.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, the podcast. Podcast. It's given us a great opportunity to talk to businesses, customers, and we're sort of really branching out to getting some really great thought leaders and experts on at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah. Yes.
So, and obviously we're signed up again for another year, so we're going to continue to do that. So, I'd say that's probably the greatest accomplishment so far, and one that I'm most excited about in this year as well. So just continuing that journey.
I think you should be very proud of yourself for that as well, Drew. I'll give him a pat on the back.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, you get a round of applause. Everyone's getting a round of applause. Yeah, great accomplishment. Now you're obviously greatest accomplishment.
Yeah, nearly pied it there.
Greatest accomplishment. I think probably in the last 12 months, I think I've mentioned I worked heavily with Claire, working on culture. We implemented an employee experience platform that's called Hula, and that was a big job, but the reason for it was to bring the hybrids, the people that work remote, and what's going on. So the communication within our business and externally, internally, putting it all in one place, and it is a platform that I love using. It's got icons like on your iPhone and stuff, so it's so easy to use. And I love using it, so it's completely transformed how I work. So my biggest passion now is how do we get everybody loving it as much as I do?
I might have to talk to you about this.
It's amazing. It's amazing, and it's more about
really good.
it's about keeping those communications. So, like when people are having their like Sims anniversaries, or we had Emily from finance. She's just gone on mat leave or whatever. So it's like just to let everybody know, regardless of if you're in a different country or whatever, that that we're thinking of you, regardless.
I love that. That's good.
Yeah.
You can't talk about G.
I can't. No.
No, okay.
I can't.
No,
I'll try. No,
you could win today, and it could be your accomplishment.
Well, I'm pasting them at the moment.
Might get around to
Come on.
Last year for me, the things that I really enjoyed and perhaps I hadn't done before were the podcasts.
Yeah.
And we did a couple of webinars as well that I was involved in, and I really enjoyed those because it was just talking to somebody about their business.
Yeah.
Just to sit down, have a chat for half an hour. And that's what I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
So we mentioned EDS, something bigger and better, something different. That was really good. So, but certainly, I think the podcasts.
And your camera skills, you get some camera skills.
I'm getting there slowly. I'm learning.
He's going to get some more skills.
I watched a few YouTube videos over the weekend.
So, if Sims didn't exist, what would you do? If you love doing all of this, but if Sims didn't exist, what would you do?
Crikey! Well, everybody knows that I DJ.
Do you DJ?
I do DJ. DJHutchie.com.
DJHutchie.com.
I'm sorry, no blog.
Is that definitely your URL?
What's your genre, or is there a genre?
Party music.
Is
so
it?
80s, 90s, house,
You've got a
garage.
DJ in the house.
Yeah.
You know it.
But my dream job, I think, would be. I'm a bit of an aircraft geek.
Are you?
Yeah. Every time a helicopter flies over, I'm out my chair looking out. What it is, whether it's a fast jet or anything. I would probably say a pilot.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd love to be a pilot.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, fast jet pilot.
A DJ pilot. DJ pilot G, I like it.
Okay, with the tunes.
What about you, Mel? What are you thinking?
So if I wasn't...
If you could do anything,
well,
if you could do anything in the world, if Sims wasn't... Sims didn't exist.
Such a hard answer. I think my go-to would have been when I was younger, is I wanted to work on a house farm. I couldn't be... like further from that, I don't exercise, I don't, go for massages or whatever. So I think probably something to do with my hands, so hand making things. I'm a bit crafty. Yeah. I have no time to do that. But if I had, if I didn't have a day job, and build something with your hands. My dad was a carpenter, so I feel like I've kind of got that from him. Yeah. So we're doing house renovation, so I'm hoping to do some IKEA upscaling and IKEA hacks. So
very
watch this
hands-on.
space.
Yeah, I'm excited. We might have to record an episode around at Mel's.
Yeah, I can't beat that. I don't think.
No. Okay. All right. Well, you're going to have to try. Sorry, we're not going to let you off.
Come on, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 things.
Oh, he knows.
Two.
He's like, oh, can I
The
do
first thing,
that?
something I've always wanted to do is, and I think a really great way to see the world would be to follow, I'm really into F1, so to follow the calendar, so just around all the different countries. So any way that I can be involved in that.
You need to race a car.
Yeah, well, I'm not, I can't do that.
He's coming up in this company racing.
You can't even drive.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
I've definitely been that. So just anything to be involved with that, and following that. I always said, if I ever won the lottery, then I would just follow the Formula 1 circuit, the Formula 1 calendar. Or second to that would probably just be like a food taster, professional food.
Would
taster. Yeah, I eat a lot of food, so.
Do you?
Okay.
Yeah,
what would be your favourite meal, Drew?
Oh, this is a big one. I've never really had one, honestly.
If you had to have one meal, if it was your last supper, what would you have?
Chicken and rice.
Chicken and
No. I'm a little bit grotty.
What would you have? McDonald's?
No, Donna meat and chips.
Donna meat and chips?
Is that disgusting?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all right.
But
Is that what we're getting for lunch today?
That's a really bad last meal, isn't it? Honestly,
Because you're dying. So.
I am that guy who likes it sober, like
Okay.
Donna meat and chips. So.
I mean, if extra meal, what about your favourite snack? Have you got a favourite snack now?
Can I put a single battered sausage on there?
Snack? Yes, you can. I mean,
We are saying some random stuff right now, aren't we?
I mean, after a night out, you get
battered
people would go to the
sausage.
kebab shop. No, just give me the
Give me the sausage.
Just move it on.
I love this. I'm going to take it out of this remit for a little bit.
Yeah, move
Tell
on.
me, no, don't
Game's over.
sorry. What's the nicest compliment you've received being at Sims?
Oh, crikey.
I bet you've had so many. You've got to dig deep, G.
don't know. I don't think my memory can go back that far.
Why has it happened in a while?
Now's the time. Come on, compliments.
He's amazing on camera. Actually, he's a really good public speaker.
Yeah.
I think
you did a great podcast
when I first knew you, and then you did the headlines, speaking
Very
slot,
good.
and I was like, wow, that was you definitely well done.
Okay, I'll take that.
No, I would say from working with G the last 2.5 years, I'd say he's super focused and super knowledgeable about the industrial and embedded side of the business. Yeah. So there couldn't be a perfect person to obviously market that area of the business. So I think he's been super focused on that. And obviously we're taking that into a new area now and expanding upon that because it's a part of the business that does really well, but there's so much more opportunity there.
Yeah.
And I've seen some of the plans that G's working on, and we're looking forward to delivering them really.
I love that. This has become like we've given you your compliment.
Thank you.
It's very nice.
Lovely
It's very
guys.
nice.
It's very good for your well-being.
It is good for your well-being. So I don't want you two to feel left out. Is there any compliments that you guys have received since you've been here that have made you go, oh?
You just gave me one about the podcast, so that'll do.
Yeah, 100%.
I think you're great. I'll give you compliments all day long. I don't give them if I don't mean them. I really don't.
No, he's definitely the vision.
Straight talking.
He has the ideas.
Yeah, you do.
And actually...
And organised, very organised.
Execute them. It's not just an idea and it's forgotten about. He's like...
No, that's true.
Sees it through and to the end,
You make it happen.
No,
yes.
You make it happen.
We should use that. We should use that.
We should use that.
We should use
like
that.
a really good name for a podcast series. Anyway, what skill do you think everyone should be taught that they're not taught at school? I quite like this question.
Wow. Someone else could. I need.
I think first aid's both physical.
It's the health coming back in, isn't it? It's the health bit.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's still there.
Didn't notice that. It's still there.
No, I think physical and mental first aid.
Yes.
So I think both of those
right.
things kids are dealing with a lot now.
They are.
And just first aid. I mean, for me, I've done it in the past, but obviously you have to renew it. If that was just a life skill that every person had, then I don't know. It would surely that's a good thing.
I got one.
You got one.
Well, it's just standard. Mortgages.
Yeah,
that would have been good to know a little bit more. Back at school, I don't really money management.
Money
management. Maybe I just didn't listen, but yeah, I am from Sheppey, so.
Feeling the pinch. Okay.
No. I'm just saying.
I know. It's just a few people at the moment, aren't they? Mortgages. But it is interesting. But I think they are being some schools are starting to implement that with talking about sort of managing money, business. Certainly my son is.
Life skills.
Life skills, and mental health. There are some schools, not all schools, but some schools are starting to implement that, and I think we will see more of that because I think they are crucial, aren't they?
It's more crucial than Pythagoras' theorem or something like that.
Exactly. But I think that's the thing with you guys as a company. You do a lot of investing in that within your own team, and so it would be nice to see that come up through younger generations, wouldn't it?
Totally, yeah.
So I like that. Okay, I'm going to hit you with some about me questions before we wrap it up. I don't know who's winning at this. Who is winning?
Me.
You're winning. Okay.
You've got.
All right. What score? Who am I going to ask this question to? I like this one. Okay. Drew, what's your biggest fear? Look, he's fearless. He's fearless. He has no fear.
Spiders. I can't handle spiders.
Spiders?
Yeah, spiders. I just can't handle spiders. You put me on the spot there, and I wasn't prepared for that one.
This brute of a man, Drew, is scared of spiders.
No,
okay,
I can't handle it.
What tea or coffee?
Oh, tea all day long.
I did notice that earlier.
Builder's tea, please.
Builder's tea. All right. And what did you want to be, G, when you were younger?
Snooker player.
Did you really?
100%.
That's why he's taking so long on this. He's getting confused as to what he's doing.
No, I used to play all the time. I had my own table. Steve Davis was my hero, and he lived locally to me in Essex, and I met him a few times.
Ryan Reynolds. Last year.
Ryan Reynolds, you met him last year?
He's as lush as you.
Where did you meet him?
I was doing a thing at Wembley with my husband, and we managed to
meet
him. He wasn't particularly happy,
He's a nice man.
but he was very nice, even though he didn't really want the photo. So,
What's the question?
Have you met anyone famous? Have you met anyone famous? Does it matter?
Lewis Hamilton.
I mean, he's pretty famous for F1. That's all that matters, isn't it? That's all that matters.
There you go.
I've met Jenson Button a few times.
I've met Jenson as well.
Yeah, he's a good lad. Yeah.
It's all right, isn't he?
Yeah, I like F1, you know. We can talk later about that. Yeah. Okay, so I want 3 items. There's 3 of you. So let's get an item each off your bucket list. So let's start, Drew.
No. Come back to me.
Okay, Mel.
I know. So for my 40th, I want to wing walk. So I want to go up in a...
You want to go up in one of those?
Yeah, I don't want to be strapped in and just go. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
And I want to do it for my 40th before.
Sorry, I'm not available that weekend.
Too worried.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
Good.
my plan.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
Well, mine's flying related. Learn to fly helicopter.
Good on you. Do it, Drew.
Don't know really. Visit every Grand Prix.
You can totally do that. And I think last sports teams, yay or nay?
Yay.
As in, do I like them or who do I support?
You tell me.
What sports teams? Well, I'm
Arsenal. I told you I'm going to see Arsenal about 8 times today.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. I didn't catch that. Arsenal? Did you say Arsenal? Who are you talking about, G?
West Ham.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, I'm not football. I mean, my husband's family's Millwall. Ooh.
Like that, yeah.
But so Millwall by default, I guess. But not sport.
There's a lot of sports banter in this company, though, isn't there?
Yeah, you kind of just have to get.
If you like sports, I mean, I've learned more about football when I come to see you guys than I do when I'm not here. Let's put it that way. So, well, I think you're all great.
Who won that?
It's lovely to see you. Who's won?
Me.
You've won again. Well
7-3.
7-3. That's the final scores. Thank you for coming and talking to me.
Yeah, likewise.
My pleasure.
And I think, is there anything you want to add about your fantastic team?
I think
come and have fun,
we're a
you
good
guys.
team, aren't we? Go team!
She got it in. She got it in. No, look, you are incredible to work with. We love working with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing. Keep making it happen.
Yeah, see more of our faces on camera.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Cheers.
Well done.
Hello, guys.